Hi everyone, I want to tell you all about our Winter Seasons Club. You may already have been part of the autumn season, and so you're getting ready to roll into the winter season. If you have not joined us for seasons before, or if you are already in the club and you want to learn a little bit more about the winter season, then this one is all for you. The inspiration for this season, for the entire year, is the wildflowers, the native wildflowers of Ireland. In the autumn, we were looking at kind of more berries and blackberries and that whole end of things. And now into winter, there's a lot less flowers around. And so any ones that are coming up are extra special. So what we've taken as our inspiration is the alpine wildflowers in Ireland, including things like the snowdrop, because snowdrops come out really early and they always surprise us every time. You think you're in the dead of winter and you've got these beautiful, bright white snowdrops popping up under trees or on the side of ditches. So that's where the inspiration for this particular club came from. This club is being designed by Albina. If you haven't come across her before, she is an Irish designer and she's based in the west of Ireland. And she was really excited about this particular theme. And she's also folded into with the idea of Art Deco and in particular, Snowdrop Art Deco, which I'm really looking forward to showing you because it's just beautiful. The projects are going to be color work based and there's going to be a couple of them and they're kind of riffing off the same theme. So it's very interesting. We're using an Aran weight yarn. This year, the yarn is going to be, or this season, I should say, the yarn is going to be our soft Donegal, which is milled in Donegal, which is quite fitting as our designer is also from the same part of the world. And we're again going to have 3 color options that you can jump in for. We've got the seasonal one, or this is our seasonal one, where you've got reds, lovely greens and blues, which look really, really terrific in color work. Very Christmassy, if I do say so myself with this one. For brights, we've got this lovely color contrast. Again, for, even if you're not normally a bright person, sometimes when you're looking at accessories, it can be really fun to have some bright colors to be able to add to maybe dark coats or other dark clothing you might wear in winter. So these are our ones for the brights. And the subtles, which is also just a lovely combination here, this is our 3 subtle ones for the winter. So it's soft Donegal, it's an Aran weight yarn, and it's 100% merino. So really pleasant to knit with, but because it's woolen spun, it's a little bit lighter than a lot of merinos you might have worked with before, and it blooms really nicely when it's washed. So it's one of my favorite Aran yarns, soft Donegal. So if you haven't used it before, you're definitely in for a treat. And I think that you'll like the color combos that are put together because there's a nice bit of contrast and it's easy to see what you're doing with your color work if you're newer to color work. So that's all about the yarn. If you haven't been in the club before, then it is more than just the yarn. You've got the yarn, you have the patterns that are going to come out. You will have, if you're going for the full club, we're also going to have kind of a crafty goodies that'll come. Most of those are a surprise. There'll be a seasonal tea. We're going to have a recipe that is being custom done for the club, a seasonal recipe. And of course, then we're going to have full set of video workshops. You can hop into KnitHub to find support it's a dedicated forum just for you that is only for the club members. And after the patterns come out, we also have a Zoom launch party. So you can come in and if you want to pop up a question for me or for the designer, that's a really good place to ask it. If you missed the Zoom, it's all recorded, or if you want to go and watch it a few times again. So this is going to launch on the 1st of December and it'll be open for just 2 weeks. And then it ships after the holidays in mid-January is when we start shipping it out. So if you want to give yourself a little treat for Christmas, or perhaps you want to get something for someone else, it's a very good option. There's a couple of different ways you can buy it. You can opt in to get just a single once-off installment, and it's just standalone. You can subscribe where every quarter then it's going to renew and you get moved into the next season. You can of course cancel at any point, but it does come with a 5% discount when you subscribe. And this season we're introducing something new. We're going to have a digital only option where you'll get the pattern, you'll have the workshops, access to the forum and the Zoom launch party, but you won't get any actual delivery of yarn or the craft goodie part of it. So I hope I see you in this winter season, and welcome into the season and celebrating our seasons with all of our woolly yarny goodness.